Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're well guys, and yeah, welcome back to everyone tuning in right now. By the way, I would like to introduce myself. I am Kenny. I love handbags, luxury handbags in particular. And if you like this sort of content, then I would like for you to consider subscribing to my channel by hitting that subscribe button and also hitting that like button if you do enjoy this video. But in today's video, I would like to share all the luxury goods that I have purchased last year, and I will give you some insights if it's worth it, if I have made use out of that item or if it didn't. So you have a bit of an idea of if you're trying to purchase these kind of items and might be of some help to you. And yeah, if you would like to see more of this, stay tuned and continue watching this video. Alright, so let's start off with the little items first, and then we'll go through the bags as well. And the first item that I would love to share is this. So it's basically the Chanel hand cream. It's the main textured rich version. And I did post a query on my Instagram story if you have this one, and I went for it. I was after a very indulgent luxury kind of hand cream. I know I didn't need it actually, but I just needed something from Chanel, especially with their holiday packaging as well. That's what kind of pushed me to purchase it. So I have the ASAP version. I have the ASAP hand cream. That works really well for me. I love the texture, but I thought I wanted to try something else and got this one. Well, I think with initial application it's fine, and I don't know. I'm not sure if it's just me, but it leaves a bit of an ashy feeling to my hands. I'm not sure, but it just does. I love the texture of the ASAP one. This one works fine, I think. But for almost $100 for hand cream, I don't think this is worth it, you guys. Well, that's just my opinion. But yeah, I would still prefer the ASAP one, to be honest, but this is just so cute. Just the packaging of this is fantastic. I know. But yeah, I'm not mad that I got it, but it's alright. It's a fine purchase. I would not, I think, repurchase it if I'm being perfectly honest. Yeah, but it's just so cute. It's just nice to see it in my handbag when I carry it around. But yeah, that's it. Alright, one of my first few purchases last year was this Louis Vuitton zipped card holder. And this was in the middle of the lockdown here in Australia, or particularly in Melbourne. I snuck into the Louis Vuitton store, and yeah, got this in this cobalt blue monogram, cobalt blue, get it? I love navy if you're not familiar. I absolutely love this collection in particular because, you know, it's blue, it's something different, it's a bit young and not too business-like. And I love all the compartments that comes with it. And to be honest, I have not used this as much as I thought I would, because I'm still using my vintage Centois card holder. This one has, but just on one side, so that one stretches out a bit more. But now I'm trying to switch out all my other SLGs, and I switch into my Chanel, and after this I think I will switch into this one, just so, you know, to get the bang for your buck. But yeah, as I have said, I haven't not used this as much. Maybe I've used this 3 times last year, which is crazy. And after I got this, there was a price increase of $50, I think. I'm not sure right now. I'm sure there was another price increase, but I'm not fully aware if this was included on that price increase from Louis Vuitton. But was it worth it? I think yes. I love this kind of style. You have easy access for your cards, frequently used cards in here. If you want to slip your notes, whatever, or a most used like coffee card, then slip it in there. And this is, I think, what made this card holder set apart from other card holders is the zipped like compartment inside. If you're carrying coins or notes inside, then it's a secure option. Zip it up and you're fine. But yeah, would I repurchase it? I think I would. I actually considered getting the monogrammic clips version of this, so yeah. I hope it hasn't had another price increase. I think it would be around $500 by now if it had another price increase. But I love this one. I absolutely love it. I haven't used it, but it's okay. I will get around to use it. Okay, another SLG that I got is this cutie. It's a vintage Dio toiletry case. It's a tiny version, but this is in the denim in the oblique pattern, and that's the compartment. There's also another compartment in the front there, but I got this because it was so inexpensive for this kind of piece, which today I would see this $400 to $500 on eBay or on other pre-loved websites, and luckily I got this for $70, I think, on a luxury group on Facebook. And when I got this, I think it would be like a good like collector's item, and to be honest, I haven't used this at all. But as a collector's item and for how much I paid for it, I don't think I can fault this, and I can actually use it. But since I don't go out or whatever, this is just sitting in my nightstand or on my wardrobe, and you know, just looking at it makes me happy. For the fact that I haven't used it, guys, is it worth it if you don't use it? Maybe not, but if you purchase it as a collector's item and factoring the price that I have paid, I think it's worth it in that sense. But I love it. I absolutely love it. I will not part with this item at all. And yeah, I think I have a like relationship with Dio as well. I have quite a bit of bags from Dio, which is rivaling with Chanel. And I have to stop. That's it. Next item is this elephant coin purse from Loewe, and I got this early on in the year, last year, and got it as a novelty item, not to use it particularly as such as a coin purse because I don't carry coins anyway, but yeah, as a collector's item as well. It's not a need, I know, it's luxury, that's why it's called luxury. So when I posted this on my Instagram, I got a like from JW Anderson, the brand itself. Or yeah, is it the brand? Yeah, I think it's the brand. So after a few months, I saw this one released as a bag, a micro mini bag. And if you could remember, I did a video after I unboxing this and turning it into a micro mini bag, and I thought, were they inspired by me? Am I daydreaming? But if I am, then yeah, good for me. But if not, that's fine. Anyway, but that blew my mind if they did get inspired by me. But I absolutely love this one, and unconsciously, I think I'm collecting like elephants here and there, and elephant brings luck and prosperity. So yeah, I just kind of read that. But yeah, I love it in this like stone color, and it's so cute with the bag, you know. Love it, love it. So the first bag that I think one of the first ones that I got last year was this Celine Nano Luggage, and I got this from a lady in New York, and now she's based in Taiwan. And I was amazed of how much she was selling this for. I think I got it for $400 US, just an absolute steal. And I snapped it straight away. There was like a lot of scratches in here and on the back, but did not mind that because, guys, it's blue, almost navy in color, and that's my jam, as you know. And this is one of those iconic bags when it was so trendy way back then that I really wanted, but there's no way that I could afford it back then. But you guys, it's a dream to me, a dream come true. But yeah, I actually used this so much when I got this. It's kind of rivaling between the puzzle bag and this one in terms of use last year, but lately I haven't used this as much. But was it worth it? I would say it's worth it. It ticked one of my wish list, maybe wish list. I didn't wish for this, but I was like craving for the Nano style in Celine, and also since after Phoebe Philo leaving the brand, and I wanted something to commemorate that as well. And yeah, I think this is a great bag, and not a lot of people really talk about this now, but it's a very easy kind of bag, comparable to the Loewe puzzle bag, as you know, which I absolutely love so much. This one is like a top bag in my collection. If there's only one bag, this would be it, and I think this would be the next one if I'm pushing it. But yeah, would I repurchase it? Yes, I would. Definitely would. And it is in this like bi-color. The handles are black and the whole body is in this kind of a cobalt blue almost. I'm not sure. It's in gold hardware as well. So that's my first bag. Another bag that I got early on in last year was this Dior tote, and I thought, yes, I love the Dior book tote, but I don't think I would spend that much for it. So I went on a search for an alternative. So I came across this one and I got it for $150, which is an absolute steal. And I didn't use it actually. I thought I would, but you know, we're in the middle of a pandemic and on a lockdown. I don't think we will go anywhere, so I don't think this even came across to my mind to use last year. But yeah, I don't think it was worth it because I have not used it actually. Very sad, but it's absolutely beautiful. It's so stunning. Look at that buttery rich yellow gold, and yeah, this charm I think made this bag. If it's not for this one, this would be just any bag, which I think is a good plus as well for this piece. Could be any, just a generic black leather tote, you know. Yeah, but just the fact that I have not used this one, yeah, definitely not a good purchase for me. But I would still keep it. Let's see if I would be able to use this year. The next item is this Arton Wristlet, Atlas wristlet, and I think it's still available on the website. and I got this for less than $100 during their sales, and this is so worth it, you guys. You can use this as a wristlet as such, or you know, a mini micro bag. With the multi-pochette trend, you can still use this as a crossbody. Just bang a crossbody strap to it, and if you're carrying it on travel and using it as a catch-all, you can transform it into a shoulder bag. And as I've said, you could use this as a crossbody bag. And you guys, if there's only one item I can recommend in here, is this one. And I know that the Louis Vuitton mini pochettes have just been like absolutely so expensive. I would go for this one instead of that. This is leather as well, and I think this would last longer than the Louis Vuitton monogram canvas. And yeah, this comes in a variety of colors too. So that is that. Highly recommended. Also, one of the earlier items that I got last year was this Everlane mini farm bag. I featured this in one video, but seriously, I haven't not used this as much as well. When I got this one, I thought I needed to give my puzzle bag a break, so I found a similar silhouette to it, which this one gives you that boxy shape and that bit tan color, but this one is more of a pink shade. I would say it was not a good purchase for me because I still go for this one most of the time. And the purpose of buying this was, you know, to give this a rest, and yeah, I think that's a lesson for you too. Yeah, just don't do it anymore. But yeah, I don't know, there's something about it that yeah, anyway. It's a great bag. It's got a magnetic closure on the top, but I'm still currently trying to rotate my bags and just thinking if it should stay or not, but at the moment it will stay, giving it more time. So the next bag is this mini Dior Boston bag in denim, and what drew me to this purchase was Heyyy. She got herself a mini Louis Vuitton mini HL, a vintage version as well, and I thought, because they kind of get a little bit more expensive on the pre-love market, so I thought, what other alternatives do I have? So I went on search on Depop, eBay, mostly those kind of websites. So yeah, so I went on the looked and searched for Boston bag, Dior Boston bag, because I initially remembered that I was searching for this particular bag before, and then I just got sidetracked with all other purchases. So I got it for $350 on Depop, and I thought that is a fantastic purchase. It's a great price for this particular item, but sadly it did not get the love that it deserves because I only used this once last year, which is insane. But also we were on a lockdown, so that will tell you why. But also it came with the lock and key, which normally Dior Boston bags like this, you would normally don't see these accessories on it, which is a plus for this item. And also I wanted this bag to be very functional. I don't want it to be just a top handle bag. So I've seen people hook their bag straps on their bags, so I went on Etsy and searched for a perfect bag strap to it. And what could have been more fitting than this particular bag strap, because if you could look closely, it resembles, I thought you would buy this straight out of Dior, and it says CD on it. You guys, it's CD. Anyway, but I thought this is such a good strap. So that is what it looks like if you bang it across. Okay. Alright. So in terms of use, you guys, this is not a good purchase if you only use this once in a year. But in terms of how much I paid, 350, and if you compare these today, they are selling it for $800, $900 to $1,000 on eBay especially. So I thought, yes, it's a great purchase in terms of the price, but I hope I can get around to use this year. And it's such a stunner piece, very unique and very functional in my opinion, because it's a wide bag. It's a big black hole inside and very fashion forward, if I could say so myself. So that's the mini Boston bag in denim. Next item is this beautiful Celine bag. It's called the Single, or I think it's only called Single now. If you could remember, I previously acquired this one in 2016, and last year, in my video entitled The Excess Bag, I unboxed this, revealed it to you guys, and I have since used this quite a bit of times. If you know, I'm bringing quite a few items with me and I just don't want to think about what bag to bring with me. This is such a great bag because of all these compartments around it, and yeah, it's basically a big black hole, and I got a organizer inside just to keep its shape. And I've seen this bag lose its shape and I just don't want that. I love the structure of it. And I'll do a review on this bag. I just needed a little bit more time because I'm just working. I'm not going anywhere. And so I needed more time. And it's in this color, taupe color. And it's the old Celine bag with the accent on the E. And I would say this is a great purchase. It's absolutely worth it for how much I paid for it, especially for $1,300-ish for something that's almost $4,000. I think I made good with this bag, and I will never let this go now. And so yeah, I love this one. Highly recommend it. And yeah, I'll do it. If I would say the best purchase of this year is this one. It's a Prada Tote, and just the mushiness of this is satisfying. It has a similar silhouette to the Balenciaga City bag, and I love this one because it's a bit deeper, and I just stopped using this right now because it's looking a bit sad right now, so I'm giving it a rest. And yeah, it found this on a Facebook luxury group. I'm not sure what kind of style or what the name of this bag is. And this interesting detail here on, I don't know what you call this one, but it's an interesting design to it. Very subtle kind of bag. And I use this a lot, every day to work. We're down to the last two bags, you guys. So I got my Loewe puzzle bag as well early on in the year. It was $350. A lot would say it would be a fake, but I have quite a few experience on Loewe puzzle bags. I have sold like 5 of them. I used to have more than 5 Loewe puzzle bags, which is absolutely crazy. Yeah, and I thought, why not switch it up? Found this on eBay as well, in this multicolored version, and this is, I think, one of the early releases in Loewe. But the leather smells still very good, and the condition, it's not too bad. There's a lot of like wear and tear on this bag. Features gold hardware on it. I would never sell this. And was it worth it? It's probably not on the most used bags category, but I love it. I think it's worth it because, you know, puzzle bags right now are super expensive, and as I have done with the Everlane mini farm bag, this Loewe puzzle bag is a workhorse. It needs to have a rest, so having a similar one in a different color would force me to to give it a rest and use something else. And I don't know, because you guys, I just cannot stop talking about this bag. I love 10 bags. So towards the end of the year, I kind of thought I need a different silhouette and found this styled bag, and this has been released like years ago, and where have I been? But anyway, I also was drawn to the Cons bag. I got that bag, sold it, regretted it, and now, yeah, just because that bag doesn't have a strap to it, I mean the vintage version, so I thought, why not look for an alternative? So this is that alternative, and I am so happy with this one. And one of the best purchase last year as well, and going to this year I have not stopped using this too, and I absolutely love this one that I got the little sister, the mini Bisset bag. I'd also like to touch on other items that are not really luxury but kind of the same realm as that one, and it's these pair of sandals. They're called the Hirani sandals, but basically it's a drip to the Chanel Dead sandals, and I was obsessed when I saw those sandals. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, and that's okay. I absolutely love these dupes, and I am not to spend like $1,500 to $2,000 on a pair of sandals that would only get trashed. And so for $160 for a pair of sandals in this fantastic of a quality, the leather on it feels like lambskin to me, and very comfy, you guys. I have not stopped wearing them. If I could only recommend 2 items on this video, it would be this Hirani sandals and the Arton Wristlet bag. And yeah, that's it, you guys. Just to wrap everything up, I think the most or the worth it items last year were the ones that I have actually used, and some other items I have not used, but in the purpose for purchasing them are sometimes just to look at them and to adore them, then I thought that was worth it. I know others might have a different opinion about that, but that's okay. We're not all the same. Alright, you don't really actually have to spend luxury top dollar on items that would make you happy. Luxury is just a concept, it's how it makes you feel. Okay, so I hope I was a little bit helpful to you guys. If you're on a hunt for any of these items, I hope I cleared up a bit of the decision making and that kind of jazz. And I hope you like this video and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys on my next one. Bye!